Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the build. We have a very large and hefty box in front of us. Out of the gate, I am missing a piece. This was only, normally they send 6 pieces. This was 5 pieces, except for I'm getting 4 because I'm missing a piece. It's because they're out of stock. No big deal. They'll send it to me when they get it in stock. The only reason I know this is because they charged me less money for the overall. Well, they charged me less money because the part wasn't available. Then they charged me less money overall for the individual pieces. So they kind of said, here, we're just going to take some money off too, just for the inconvenience, which they didn't need to do, but was really cool. So let's open this giant box. It's not the body. I wish it was, but it's not. Alrighty, let's crack this puppy open if we can. I didn't get that good enough. There we go. This is a large box. Holy moly. Shipping manifest. Alright. We got our magazines here. 1, 2. Yeah, we got 4 magazines. And holy moly. Oh, dear God. We got stuff. We have 2 boxes within the box. Oh, this is interesting. And we have these here. Okay. Anything else under here? No. Let's shove this off to the side for a second. It was making noises. Let's open this. Am I on camera? I want to make sure I'm on camera, because that would be stupid if it wasn't. Okay. And this is upside down. Let's flip that right side up. Oh! Yeah, you can see it in here. Wow. This is a big old metal piece. Yeah. That is one heavy mother. Oh, this is the interior brace and the doors. You can see the doors will go right there. And that is metal and that is heavy. Oh, good God. Let's grab this one. I'm guessing this is upside down too, because there's a window. Oh my God. This is the rear of the car. Look at that, you guys. Oh my God. This is awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's the rear of the Batmobile. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so what I'm missing is one of these. This goes. This is. I think this is the fender, and there's a mirror of it that goes on the other side. But these are the front fenders, I believe. I don't know if they're the back fenders. We'll see. I might not be. I might be able to attach this. That would be a shame, but yeah, I should be able to attach this. This is so heavy. Going in the middle. All right, you guys. I'm going to get everything situated, and I'll be right back for some. Alright guys, this is part 88 because we don't have part 87 yet. Again, it's the mirror of this. This is the fender well for the Robin side of the Batmobile. The other one will be, of course, the fender well for the Batman side of the Batmobile. But we can't get this thing connected into the model here. So, we have a bracket, we have another bracket, and we have some screws. This I'm not seeing mentioned anywhere in the instructions, so we're gonna put this off to the side. It might be a part for later. We're gonna just focus on this and getting it on the Batmobile. So, what do we need first? AP screws all around. Where are my APs? Wow, I have a lot of different screws here. FM, AP. Is it SM? I don't think I've ever seen SMs. And of course our AP are all the standards. So I'm going to get these out and start getting these pieces connected together. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Got the bracket installed there. And onto that bracket goes, oh, another bracket. Looks like it goes, oh, like this. Just in here, just like that. Some AP screws. Alright, there we go. That's what that looks like. Now, we have to attach this to the car. Whoa! Yeah, there we go. So let me bring in the Batmobile and we'll attach this into the vehicle. I think we're going to be using metal screws. Yeah, we got CM screws, so I've got the old Remington oil out in my SpongeBob shot glass. I only use my SpongeBob. I don't use my other ones. I should. I got a collection. So, anyways, we're going to be putting this in its proper place, which should be like this. Be back in a second with that. Alright, so we got two little divots here that go into this recess and this recess. So let's see if we can line everything up. Oh, let's get that brake line out of the way, though. Hey, I had to wrangle these wires a little bit. Yeah, that looks like it's about where it should be. Let me prep. Where are our CM screws? Here are our CM screws. They are all over the place today. The funny thing about this is I don't see where we're using the other screws in the that they gave us in this set here. So let us grab a CM screw. We're gonna give that a little gun oil. We'll start at the back, because that looks like more of a pain in the butt to get to. I think I'm on top of it. Kind of hard to tell. It feels like it started. All right, I want to get the other one going before I get too much farther there. Gun oil. Line this up. Hopefully, it is really hard to see. Putting my face in the way doesn't make it better. Okay, where is it? It is right there. It's just really hard to see. Did it bite? I think it bit. All right, here we go. Yeah, there we go. You can torque on this a little bit more because of there is not going through plastic, it's just going through metal. But I don't want to torque on it too much because this is a plastic piece. We'll give it about that much mustard. That feels sturdy. All right, that is what that looks like. Now, of course, the other side will be over here. The next step they want you to do is to install the firewall. Or actually, they want you to install the steering wheel, which is kind of what I did. Well, it's not installed, it's just sitting there. But after that, they want you to put in the firewall. And there goes one of those vinyl things. Which that will connect to these. We'll connect all this stuff together. Let me think. Yeah, I am going to install the steering wheel, I think, because it's not dependent on anything that gets installed. I don't think putting the other, this thing's not gonna get in the way of it, or the other side won't get in the way of it. So let me look at that for a second. All right, so I'm actually gonna forego all of this because the firewall, let's grab that puppy. This actually goes in behind the fender wells, and I don't think I want to mess with that until I get both of these fender wells in. Also, I discovered what these SM screws are for. These SM screws are for the steering column. And then the other FM screws are for when we attach the firewall. You can see the U clips here into this this is the dash and the interior. We're going to attach all of this together. So I am actually going to hold off on that until I get the piece, just because I'm paranoid, really. That's more than, that's about it. But we can do some neat stuff with the pieces of the body we got. So let me get those out and show you what's going on. Okay, so part 89, we're just removing this bar and this bar. And that's why this beautifully painted body is going to be on this instead of this hard table. But look at how awesome that is. That is the rear of our Batmobile. The wings have the little red wingtips. This thing is going to be gorgeous, you guys. So all I need to do is flip this mother. Try not to destroy the paint job. And we're taking out this. Alrighty. And these are metal bars that just reinforce this, because otherwise, pretty flimsy U-shaped item might get destroyed. I don't know what these are. Something M screws from the factory. We'll hang on to them because we don't have enough screws. We're running pretty low. There's our metal bar. We're probably not going to use that again, but I'll hold on to it anyways. Let's do this. Let's lose our screws. Yeah. We're going to put those in the bag. Like that. Okay. There we go. And then this part of the bar here. So mainly for these next parts, we're connecting this with that other giant metal part we got that's right over here. I hope we're not putting the whole body on the frame at once, kind of a deal. That might get tricky. We still have the doors. We still have some of the main body to go. Alright, here's the other brace. We'll throw these in here. That's it. That's part 89. So, I'm going to get part 90 set up and we'll be right back. Alright, we got another big, beautiful metal piece here. And first step, we are going to be removing the bars on this one, which are here and here. Again, just moving these little screws. And then we'll be putting these two pieces together. Oh, that didn't come out all the way. This feels like it was stripped. There we go. And then number 2 for this metal bar. Don't know why I'm keeping these. Hey, you never know. You never know what you could use little metal bars for. Oh, that went flying. Get you in there. Yeah, see, you never know what you could use this for. And then we will flip you around and oh, these are on the side. Okay. You got these in here. Oh, that's kind of in there. There we go. And then you coming out. So this looks like this is more of the framework actually, but somebody get the panels down here and stuff up on top. Oh, no. Get over. Here, I'll do it like this. There we go. That's in there. Alright, had to put a little bit of torque into that one to get it off, but yeah, a little U-bracket for some project down the road, maybe. Okay, so now what we're doing is we are, looks like, there's another beam? There is another beam. Aha! Oh ho ho! It's on the top side. You beamed the crap out of this. I guess I understand. It is kind of a uniquely shaped piece, right? But it looks like, are we flipping this thing back over? I think we're flipping it. No? Oh, hard to tell. I may have to examine the illustration here for a moment. My collection of tiny metal bars is growing. How many did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, so now... Well, that looks right side up. All right, let me figure this out. All right, so for these, it looks like we are putting these brackets here on top of these pieces right here. So it's gonna come in and go like this, which, yeah, you got a little angle here. Actually, they gave us those things a while ago. Let's see if that height difference is about. To find something to. I don't want to. Well, actually, that looks pretty good, you guys. So we got EM screws. I grab some of those out. Let's see. That is where they attach into on this side, and I got to flip it over, and there's another screw that attaches on the bottom for security. So let me get these EM screws out and start on this. All right, I think I got it here. Let's get the first one in. Yeah, let's do this live, because why not? It's kind of a short episode anyways without the everything else with the firewall, because we're not just hooking up the firewall, we're hooking up all the tubing inside the engine compartment too. So a little bit of short episode, so let's elongate it with this kind of crap. Let's get some more super juice on my screw here. If I can get it in there. All right. All right. I'm not sending these home. I want to get everything in place before I really crank on them. And I do want to crank on these. This is metal to metal. So, and it's two very large pieces of the car going together. So let us do this. All right, one more for this side, and flip. Yeah, we flip it. I got an EM going in on the bottom on each side, it looks like. They got zoom in places on the illustration to make sure you're putting it in the right one, so I'm going to have to examine that. Ooh, do not do that. Do not do any of that. Let's see here. Am I positioned correctly? I think I am. There we go. Ah, this gun oil is so nice. Makes everything go on perfectly. So there we go. There's the top side. Let me flip this over. I'll be right back. Everyone's on their backs here. Now let's finish this off. Got one. And these go right in here from the illustration. At least that's what it's showing. There we go. Hear the metal. Oh my God. And crank that puppy home. One more. We will, let's see, everything lined up. Yeah, it looks like that. All right, get in there. All right, now we're gonna really give it some mustard. Yeah, there we go. I want these to be super, super secure. There we go. Yep. There we go. Oof. At least it was the bottom of the car, not the top. Don't want to strip them. I'm putting a lot of pressure on it. Last thing I want to do is strip these screws. They're a pretty big junction here. Of course, we will be reinforcing it when we attach it to the frame. Okay. Oof. Alrighty, there is, what do we do? What one was it? This is 90 period, 90. Alright, so now all we have left is 91. So let me get that set up and I'll be right back. Alright guys, the first thing we're doing is we're attaching the kick panels. And these kick panels are actually metal. A nice plating look to them. And we're attaching these with these ZM screws, which are these flush, they look countersunk, like countersunk screws. Oh, yeah. Camera will show that off. Trust me, they look that way. Okay, so let's get our, I'm gonna need some more gun oil. Didn't think I would. A lot of metal screws in this one. So you got 6 here and 6 on the other side. So I'm gonna get these screws out and get to work. There we go. They still kick up a little bit from the surface, but they're not too bad. So let me get the rest of these in here. Alright, so I got the back one in there. And let's put one right in here. Yeah, they do kind of kick up a little bit. Not a big deal. Not like Batman's gonna get his cape caught in the screws here that are on the kick panels. But, let's go up here. The one in front is a little bit difficult to get in just because of this piece right here is in the way, but it's not too bad. This look really cool, actually. Yep, there we go. Get 2 more. Throw in here. Let's do the back. And we're also in this one, looks like we're attaching the some of the mounts for the doors. They're going to be coming hopefully next issue, next series of issues, next packs, next month. And one last one for the kick panel, or well, the Batman side kick panel. My greasy fingers all over the place. I can already see it. I got some on the body too already. That's why I bought those tack rags a long time ago. I can make it look like my greasy fingers weren't all over the car. There we go. Let's get a little bit close in on that. There's what our kick panel looks like. So I'm going to flip this. I'm going to do the opposite on the other side. I'll be right back. Alright, that is what the Robin side kick panel looks like. Much like the Batman side, only the Robin side. So, I'm going to get everything set up for the next step. I will be right back. Alright, so we are doing door stuff. There's little recesses here and on the other side, and they need these brackets, and brackets need to go on top, and in between, we got little tiny springs. See those? Yeah, this is going to be fun. So, where are my tweezers? Let's grab, let's see. Is this the right side or the left side? It'd be nice if they actually marked it on the bottom of the car. I don't think it matters. It might. Hold on. They are kind of universal parts in that they both have to do the same thing. But I think they're counting this as the right side of the vehicle. I'm not sure why. I guess it's if you're sitting in the vehicle. But I'm pretty sure they're counting this as the right side. A little R somewhere in here would be a nice little touch and a little help. A little R, a little L. What you doing here? Okay, so let's say right. It doesn't. Okay, these don't have a right and left, but these do. The top mounts here have a right and left. I'm not sure why, because they look exactly the same. Oh well, whatever. Let's get these mounted. Which way do they want these in? Okay. They want these in so that these flat ends here are what's mounting to the frame, and these are going to be mounting to our little brackets here. So, let's get that in there. Oh, I dropped it. Alright. I'm going to get me some AM screws. Okay, I just wanted to get that started a little bit. You can't see anything. Everything's black. Now again, I don't want to torque on this too much because of the plastic nature. I'm not even sure if these are for the doors. It says they're for the doors. Is there a little hole? There is a little hole. Okay, so this must be the door latch. That's what we're doing. That's why that would make sense with the spring now, doesn't it? We think things and they are good. Didn't make any sense. Alright, get in there. Get it. No, you don't do that. Do not do that. Alright, here's the second one going in. Alright, that is that. Now, we need to muck about with our springy springs. I don't think it matters. These are the same. These little cylinders here. And the spring's got to go around those cylinders. No, come here. Come here. So yeah, this goes onto there. That goes into there. It's going into this recess with this little, there's a little bit of a, this thing right here. That thing. Just a little kick out. I'm guessing that kick out goes into the door when the door latches. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? But anyways, let's get the spring on here. Does it go on that side? You see? Making sure. Yes, it does. It goes on this side of this little beveled extrusion or whatever it is. And then this goes in here. Oh boy. Let me see. Yeah, right like that. But I gotta make sure the screw, or not the screw, the spring is actually inside this little bracket piece here. Otherwise, I don't think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna do fiddly stuff off camera. You know. Okay, that took 2 seconds. I just grabbed it and pushed it in there. So now we need our bracket, or the top, or right here, this piece. And this is the right side, and these are going to be APs, I believe. Yeah, these are AP screws that go onto here. So, be back with that. Alrighty, got my AP screws out, and let's line everything up. Or not line everything up? Alright. What are you doing? Wow, those are... That is a really small hole. Let's see if I can get a shot of that. Where's my camera? This side, the hole for the screw on this side is really tiny. I think I'm just going to give that a couple of whirls with my hobby knife to open it up just a touch. The other side's fine. The other side's open just that. This might have a little flash in it too. That might be the culprit. We're just going to do this. That's perfect. There you go. Don't roll off the table. I'm always nervous. SDM once told me a horror story. His hobby knife rolled off the table and went whoop right into his foot. So don't like that. Start to roll around. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's the stuff. Don't be pushing on this too hard. No, 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 no. We don't do that. All right, there we go. Do not over torque it. The nice thing is, if something mechanically goes wrong with this, I feasibly could just take it apart to the point of where it mechanically goes wrong. I don't think these doors are going to go mechanically wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Let's loosen this up. I tightened it so much it turned the whole bracket so that I couldn't get the screw in. The hole was offset. So now we're going to do this the correct way. There we go. All this for a little tiny spring doohickey. There we go. Let's into this. There we go. And let's see. Paranoid. Yeah, let's bring the camera in here. You can see the little bracket here for the door. Here we go. Nice little spring activated bracket. Or bracket. Pin. And you can see it kicking out the back there too. Alright, I'm going to do the other side. I'll be right back. What a fun day it's been. Okay, you can see the this side works really fine here. I had a problem. I didn't film this side, and this side was the adventurous side because not only did the spring go flying off onto the floor because it had to happen, right? I had a spring. It's going to end up on the floor. But this was not clicking back and forth into place. It was getting stuck. So what I did is I took my hobby knife and I just bored out the hole a little bit, and there was a little bit of paint stuck in there. So just a FYI, there might be a little paint there. All right, I'm gonna get everything set up for the outro. Be right back. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this month. We got some stuff done. I wasn't actually expecting to see the body this month, or at least this. It was really cool, and it's this weight plus that weight. You're talking about a 13-pound baby. Anyways, we got the fender on the inside done. We have to forego the rest of that because I don't have the part, or at least I'm not doing it because we don't have the part. We did get the body together here, the interior and the rear of the car. Got our kick panels in, got our little door latches in, set to go. We are on what, 91? We are on 91. So I think, at least I'm pretty sure, this is 100 parts. So yeah, we should be done here pretty quick. This month I got 5. I'm guessing next month I'll get 5. I'm not sure why they went from 6 to 5, but they did. Might so it evens out at 100. But yeah, so it should be two more packs, guys, and we should be done with the Batmobile. Very cool. I can't wait. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and until next month, you guys, don't do that. Take care.